Good morning, Underground Sports Nation. Got Curtis here again this morning. You have to forgive me. I'm a little out here at the pond or whatever in the neighborhood doing some jogging. So figured lost track of time. So I wanted to get this video in this morning before I get into the office and get our games going for tonight. We got a lot of big games going tonight. Got the Thunder and Portland going at it again. We have the Pacers and the Celtics going at it, so we got and of course the Raptors and the Magic. So we're gonna have several big games going tonight, guys. So be sure and get over to www.undergroundsports.pro and get signed up. If you were on board with us, again, we had another 2-0 last night. We had Golden State minus 8.5. Of course, they took care of business, as well as the 76ers minus 3.5. took care of business. So I really thought about going in on the Spurs last night too, but I backed off of that. I wasn't quite sure what they were going to do, but it looks like I should have went with my gut. So I wanted to explain something to you guys this morning. The way sports gambling and all that works, you know, you get a lot of these guys, they're handicappers. All they look at is stats, who's shooting what, who's doing what, as far as stats, offense, defense, in all the sports. That's not how we do it. I mean, we do look at stats, but we're basing ours on information. You got to know people. You got to know the friends. You got to know the family. You got to know what's going in their life. You know, if somebody's all-star players out partying until 2 in the morning down at the club, throwing the money out, you know, they're probably not going to play great. You know, it's all about ups and downs and what's going on. We evaluate everything. So we have contacts. We talk to those contacts. We see what's going on. That's what makes us so successful. We're not strictly looking at stats. Stats are okay to look at. That's good to look at, but that's not the all in all, because people can have bad days. You know, you can have a guy that shoots, 50%, he comes out and shoots 20%. Well, guess what? That team might not win. And you got a lot of money riding on that. So we got to look at everything. Okay, guys? So anyways, again, hit us up. We got some good games going on tonight. Again, www.undergroundsports.pro. Again, 2-0 last night. And what did y'all think about Durant the other day? Oh, I absolutely love it. That's why we went with Golden State last night. Golden State is not my team. We're not going to talk about my personal teams right now. They didn't do so hot this year. Didn't even make the playoffs. But I love it whenever a lot of people I've seen on the news giving him a hard time about the saying, I'm Kevin Durant. Y'all know who I am. I'm Kevin Durant. But I love it. Absolutely love it. He's the man. And, as my boy Ric Flair says, to be the man, you got to beat the man. So until somebody steps up and beat him, he can say whatever he wants to say. He is Kevin Durant. Arguably the best player in the league right now. LeBron's obviously taken a few steps back this year. So somebody's taking the mantle, and they've won some championships. And so, again, to be the man, you got to beat the man. It's that simple. So I give it up to Durant and his performance last night. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. But, he better watch out, because James Harden's coming for him. His boy James Harden's coming. The Rockets are on fire as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next round when those two clash. And speaking of James Harden and Kevin Durant, y'all may have seen my video yesterday on Russell Westbrook. So I've given Oklahoma City a hard time, but I'll back off of them. But I got to do one more thing, because at one point, Oklahoma City had Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden on their roster. 3 MVPs, 3 All-Stars, 3 of the best players in the game right now, and they let them walk away. It just blows my mind. A small market like OKC had 3 of arguably the top 6-7 players in the league right now, depending on who you ask, and they let 2 of them walk away. I think I would have fought tooth and nail, especially with James Harden. I spoke with him back when all that was going on, and he wanted to stay in Oklahoma City. If y'all remember at the time, they had him as the 6th man. They had him coming off the bench, and that's all they wanted to pay him. Come on. I like Sam Presti. I know he came from San Antonio and learned from those guys, and he does an incredible job most of the time, but that's about the stupidest thing I've ever seen, to let someone like that walk away. Just imagine if he would have stayed it could have kept the tempers down between Durant and Westbrook, or maybe even let Westbrook walk. Personally, I'd rather have a combination of Durant and Harden, you know, than Westbrook, but that's just me. But y'all know how I feel about Westbrook. I think he's a punk. So, but anyway, I'll get off the thunder for now. So the motivational for today, you know, I've said it twice in this video, to quote my boy Ric Flair, to be the man, you got to beat the man. So get up today, get off that couch, and go beat the man. Be all you can be today. You only get today once. You know, after today's gone, it does not come back. So you go out, you give it your all today, be all you can be, and don't forget to get on www.undergroundsports.pro and get signed up. We're 9-2 in the playoffs. A $100 bettor would have already made their $500 back. It's cheap. $500 for a year, guys. I don't have to do this. Please, I mean, if nobody else wants to get on, I got the people that I have with me now, and that's cool with me. But they asked me to start spreading this around so we can manipulate the books a little bit more. So get on. It's $500 a year. That's it, guys. You can make that back in under a week. But I do the year because I don't believe in the weekend and the month picks, because you can have a few bad days. I have a few bad days. It happens. It's part of the game. Okay? You got to run the marathon, not the sprint. Y'all hear me say that all the time. So my number's on there as well. Feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, hit me up. We'll visit. But outside of that, guys, have a great day.